No one is going to give us the economic liberation. You see, we have what it takes to take care of ourselves. We don't need aid from anybody. Africa does not need aid. Africa does not need to be rescued. Africa does not need saviors. We can save ourselves. You see, 1 million people with $1,000, that's $1 billion. Can we not do that? Yes. And then we do it year in and year out. Yes. When we focus all our resources into one bank, yes. The bank that's going to protect us and fund our projects, yes. That is how we get our economic liberation. That's it. No one is going to give it to us. We have to just take it. There's no other way. We are going to take it. Yes. And no one is going to stop us. Yes. So today, you shall hear a presentation about the Burma Link, which is the database that we should all belong to. Today, you shall hear a presentation about the Diaspora Fund, which is a fund that I hope we can all encourage each other to be part of. And today, there may not be a presentation, but what we will be pulling our funds together is in preparation for Wakanda. Of course, we can't use that name. It belongs to Marvel. But I have a plan. I've spoken to the king of the Ashanti. I said, Your Majesty, this name belongs to us. Could you please write Marvel and humbly let them know that we are taking our name? Yes. I hope you'll do it. But be what it is, these are diaspora centers of excellence. You see, the brain drain that has taken place over the years must be reversed. If the truth be told, no amount of money can deliver and build a sustainable Africa, because the capacity that Africa needs is in the diaspora. There are more Ghanaian doctors in New York City than in the entire country of Ghana. There are more Nigerian doctors in LA than in the entire country of Nigeria. If all the continental doctors and African American doctors were to go to Africa today, we're only going to meet 30% of the need. So let's be clear about one thing. Money alone is not going to do it. Capacity building is where it's at. And the teachers and the trainers are right here. So in the Wakanda villages, we're going to address 7 pillars of development, starting with the hospital. A nation cannot develop with ailing citizens. Right. A university with technical colleges, agricultural college, infrastructure, hospitality, access to water, access to power. It's a new city in each region that is a developmental hub. All of that built by the diaspora in collaboration with our brothers and sisters on the continent. Through the database, we shall organize ourselves into healthcare teams. Now listen to me and follow me clearly. This is a very simple, doable situation. Let's look at the region. We'll divide ourselves into regions. The healthcare team in East Africa will map out East Africa. How many hospitals do we have? How many do we need? We set out to build them. How many doctors do we have? How many do we need? We set out to train. With a 5-year, 10-year, 15, and golly, by 20 years, Africa is done. Amen. We pick up education. Same thing. We look at infrastructure. Infrastructure. How many kilometers of road do we need? How many do we have? We set out to build roads that make sense. Roads that address the needs of 1.27 billion people. Not people from Kenya, not people from Togo, but Africans. Yes. expertise that we need is in this room and around this country and around the globe. And all we got to do is organize ourselves. You see, the rest of the other countries around the world are preparing themselves for the implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area come July next year. Where they know they're going to beat us is finances. We are not ready financially to participate in building the Africa that we want. And that is why it is imperative that come July next year, we must have at least $1 billion deposited with the bank in Africa. For people who are not used to big dollars, that sounds like a tall order. I can tell you, my brother and sister, it is not. It is something we can do very easily. But we have to unshackle our minds and begin to believe in ourselves and in each other. So when the database comes out, please be part of it. When the fund is launched, please be part of it. When we start launching Wakanda, the architects, please be part of it. Belong to your sector. Let's know who you are. Let's prepare for July 20. We want to hit Africa with a bang. Yes. You see, you don't go to China and find black people driving the Chinese development agenda. You do not go to Mexico, you do not go to Europe, you do not go to India and find black people driving the development agenda for those nations. You therefore must not, should not, and definitely, by God, will not go to Africa and find non-Africans driving the continental development agenda. This, of course, will happen if you choose to vacate that place that has your name. The choice is yours. The choice is yours.